This is just a quick hello to those of all of you, really, and especially to those of you who may not have been on the channel for very long. I first began making videos in January 2011, January 3rd, right after the first of the year, and I had about 45 seconds of instruction on how to do it, and I haven't tried to veer off that pathway. I haven't tried to get very savvy as far as making the videos themselves. And so what I had attempted to do was begin the channel on the topic of weight maintenance, and there's a long story behind that, but I, like everybody else, I continue to try to manage my weight, and sometimes I do better at it than others, but had a good 6-year run of keeping it under control by eating everything my little heart desired. But it turned out that there wasn't a lot of interest in that, and I started talking about preparedness topics. Now, having said that, I want you to know that the majority of the information that I feel is new and, well, I guess some of the recent stuff is still like, it's valuable, but all the basics are really in the first probably 4 to 6 months of January through April, May, June of 2011. That's where you're going to find things about how long your yeast will keep, how much salt do you need, how much sugar should you store. And the #1 video, over 300 videos on the channel, the last time I checked it was 2,400 and some odd hits on that video, far above all the rest. And that is how to store sugar in your emergency supplies. So sugar seems to be a common denominator amongst us all. We all like something sweet. I know I do. And but it was interesting. It's interesting because some of the weight control videos have like 25 hits after almost a year, and the sugar video just goes on, on and on and on. So it's been interesting. But I just wanted to let you know that the majority of the videos on topics such as, well, the 86 donut and 86 whole video is kind of interesting, and that's within the first 6 months, I believe, too. You may need to get on the channel and use the little search box to find what you're looking for, because, like I said, it's going to be, most of those videos are January through April, May, June of 2011. And that's where you're going to find Great Depression Part 5 on how to make a no-fail French bread recipe that you definitely will want to try. That's where you're going to find instructions to make 86 donuts and 86 holes. And the reason that all that's put in there is because out of very basic ingredients that you're going to have on hand in your emergency supplies, you want to be able to make everybody happy with warm bread that you can't mess up, straight directly out of the oven. And 86 donuts and 86 holes, you can make them in what do they call, Long Johns is the only name I can think of for them, the oblong frosted donuts with the custard on the inside. You can do all that kind of thing with the same recipe. Last time I made them, they didn't come out like glazed donuts. I've got to try that again. I made a little itty bitty tiny batch of those donuts and went over to my friend's house and cooked them right before the night before the first day of school with her 9-year-old daughter. It was kind of fun. So anyways, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I was 16 years old when I joined the church. I'm now 57. I have spent most of those years trying every conceivable method, every conceivable skill having to do with preserving food. Have spent a lot of time growing food, have spent time growing food without pesticides. My husband and I had successful gardens year after year after year. We canned hundreds of quarts of vegetables and fruits and soups and so forth every summer. We froze things, we did a lot of that kind of thing. So I have canned just about everything under the sun. I was canning salsa before anybody even talked about canning salsa. I've canned pumpkin, I've canned vegetable soup, I've canned bean soup, cabbage soup, chili, beef, turkey, chicken, can't think I can hear sirens outside now. That's trying to think what else there was. Anyways, hamburger soup, that kind of thing. Hamburger soup, chili. I haven't done the chicken soup. I really would like to do the chicken soup without the noodles and then just throw the noodles in when you cook it. But that's 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I just wanted you to know that's a little background. I have been putting these things into practice. The only thing I can't really do that I have spent 20 some odd years trying to do is make a decent loaf of wheat bread with 100% wheat, 100% wheat flour that I ground from my own wheat source. And I think I'm about to figure out what I've done wrong, but time remains. So that's almost 6 minutes. I'll end there. I hope that was a good enough reference of what's on the channel. God bless your efforts to prepare. Thank you. Bye for now.